Last night, we went to the temple to pray for blessings and ran into the tea house owner. He asked us what wishes we had made.
白石家と新島家の末永い幸せを。
末永い幸せよりは今を楽しむことね。
After hearing his cryptic words, none of us understood what he meant. Just as the bell began to toll, I suddenly collapsed. When I woke up again, I no longer recognized my husband. おじさん誰？
どうしちゃったのママ。お父さんだよ。私のこともわからなくなっちゃったの。
When Mom called my name, I ran outside instead and bumped into the owner, then passed out. My husband quickly carried me inside. Through a mirror, the owner seemed to see something there. Early the next morning, when I woke up, I found myself back in Wanlihua's body. My husband and daughter were overjoyed to discover I had returned, but Mom couldn't bring herself to be happy. I made breakfast for everyone, but we all ate with heavy hearts. On the way home, Mom said that for a brief moment last night, she was certain Wanlihua had come back. I didn't respond. I just wanted to keep hiding the truth. When my brother heard I had fainted, he came to my husband's house to check on me, but Mom and I had already left. Even though I acted completely normal today, my husband and daughter were still worried. They told my brother about how I had lost my memory after fainting. My brother remembered that a friend of his had also lost his memory after fainting once, and had even written a novel about reincarnation. To get to the bottom of things, my husband bought 2 copies of the friend's novel and discovered the content was very similar to my experiences. So, they went to the friend's book signing event to try to get some answers from him. Since spots were limited, when my husband went up to get an autograph, he asked about reincarnation and ended up being dragged away by security. My brother stepped up next, but the friend pretended not to know him and was also escorted out. Just when everyone was at a loss, my daughter noticed a message written on the back of the signed book asking us to meet at a coffee shop. The friend explained he was afraid his mother would worry, which was why he pretended not to recognize my brother. His situation was the same as mine. He had died in an accident 5 years ago. He had originally been a teacher whose dream was to become a novelist, but he died in an accident. Because he still had attachments to this world, his soul had been wandering around. During one visit to a bookstore he used to frequent, he encountered the current owner of his body. The original owner was an athlete who had been injured in a competition and could no longer play or attend high school, feeling hopeless about life.
いっそ消えてしまいたい。
Just as he was trying to comfort her, his soul attached itself to her body. He told us,
借りたものはいつか返さなきゃいけない。
本当の持ち主に。
that I wasn't reincarnated either. My soul had possessed Wanlihua's body and would eventually have to give it back. On the way home, they all remained silent. I forced myself to stay composed as I said goodbye to the 3 of them and walked home alone. Thinking about Mom's desperate desire to get her daughter back, as a mother myself, I could understand just how urgent that feeling must be. But when I thought about having to return this body to Wanlihua soon, I collapsed helplessly onto the ground. This meant I would have to face death for a second time.